I've resigned to my fate.
Hello once again, gamers. Cruisnick
Holy
X.
shit! I'm sorry.
Let's try this
Yay!
again. Hello once again, gamers. Cruisnick X back with more Final Fantasy XIV and the Path of the Machinist. Alongside me, first and foremost, freaking out over something in Danganronpa is Alex Zwan.
Hey.
And afflicted with the hiccups right now is CC Valentine.
Hello. Oh my god, I'm trying not to talk because I'm gonna hiccup in the middle of it.
And also joining us on the stream, who's in party but not in party chat, is Sureyatala, who just happened to pop in. But I don't know what he's up to. Anyways, when we last left off in the Machinist storyline, we had proven to Stephanivien's father that Machinists were pretty useful, but unfortunately, House Zemael knows how to ruin a good thing, and pretty much challenged Stephanivien to bring his Machinist into the melee that's coming up. So, hopefully he has a plan for what's gonna go on. Anyways, let's talk to Stephanivien.
I can get a screenshot of this.
Let's talk to Stephanivien and see what's gonna go on.
And she cares for children.
Alright, calm down, Alex.
She threatened to choke a man with his own tongue. This
What?
woman cares for children.
Oh, mute your mic already!
Holy shit!
Anyways, to the cutscene. Greetings, Chris. Your training proceeds apace, I trust. Stay a while and we can discuss our strategy for the tourney. Twould appear that everyone is present, even our dear instructor. So, let us delve into the particulars of the upcoming contest. Now, the degree of favor the Holy See bestows is much influenced by the outcome of the tourney, and thus do the nobles enter only their most able champions. I assume that Terrorgrinch, in his small-minded maliciousness, seeks to humiliate us before the adjudicators, and thereby convince the Holy See to cease the flow of funds to the manufactory. I don't understand, me lordship. Most Asgardians ain't hardly aware that Machinist exists. Why have we so grabbed Lord Terrorgrinch's attention? That's because he's likely noticed that your firearm can kill a man with naught but your dainty little finger on the trigger. 'Tis the same reason there's laws in Limsa Laminsa will prevent any old drunken whoreson from carrying a musket. And Ishgard's hierarchy ain't exactly fair and measured now, is it? If you arm the lowest folk on the ladder with weapons like ours, then you can be sure as the tide that the barrels will soon be pointed towards them overprivileged bastards what stand at the top. But as ye say, most of the nobles don't seem to understand the threat what an army of machinists could pose. This Terrorgrinch Borok is a step ahead. I'll give him that much. Aye, he's a despicable fellow, but also uncommonly clever. Even so, he has failed to arrive at the most obvious conclusion. A well-trained and well-armed populace would strengthen Ishgard's defenses tenfold. And if we are to convince the Holy See of that fact, then we must claim victory at the tourney. You got something special in mind, then? What? I have been considering several strategies, but to practice them here in plain view of our adversaries would void their effectiveness. We must needs look farther afield for a suitable location to train. Bloodshore in eastern Anosha ought to do the trick. I'll secure us a place where we can shoot to our heart's content. Joy, pray make preparations for the tourney, after you have attended to your duties at the manor, of course. As for you, Chris, I would have you test another of my innovations. Remain behind, and I shall make some adjustments to your Ethero Transformer. He's gonna make adjustments? Oh dear, I'm scared. Forgive my duplicity, Chris. That talk of adjustments was merely an excuse so that we might speak alone. Now, you heard me boast to my father that machinist companies could soon form the backbone of our defense. That was something of an exaggeration. When it comes to gigantic dragons, one may as well be firing at the side of a Barbican. In the tourney, however, the lesser size of our opponents will work against us. It requires intensive training to consistently track and score hits against targets that are both small and agile. And as there is but little time left before the contest, our victory will depend largely upon your skilled contribution. If Joy is able to display even a fraction of your battle savvy, then the reputation of the machinist will flourish. Thus, I need you to attend our practice with undivided focus and provide a shining example to which she might aspire. What do you have in mind, Steve? Once Joy has completed her tasks at the manor, we can be off to Bloodshore. I wonder what could be keeping her. A trip to the market to restock the larder or some such. Alright, let's go find her. Alright, let's try the jeweled crozier. Yep, I knew it. In the jeweled crozier somewhere.
Oh, hello, Chris. You must be eager to get in some practice before the big contest. I'll be ready to go just as soon as I've hauled me shopping to the manor. If I'm to continue me machinist training, I can't be shirking me other chores. I made a promise to the Count. But I won't keep you waiting much longer. I'll run to the manor with what I've got, and come back for this big sack afterwards. Oh, that's very kind of you, Chris. But I'm stronger than I look. Maybe you could just keep an eye on this other sack until I get back. Shouldn't take too long.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick it up and bring it. So where are we headed? Oh, Hallinot Manor in the pillar, in the, last vigil.
It's almost time.
What do you mean?
Oh, me? Almost time for another class trial.
Oh, God's that. Alright, let's speak to Joy.
Chris, what are you doing here? Who's watching me other sack?
No one. I brought it with me. Ah, lending a hand to young Joy here, are you? Very good. This was the last of her tasks for the day, so she is free to assist Stephanivien in his work. Pray, return to your tourney preparations.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you helping me, of course, but I appreciate you helping his lordship even more. The Count was against me becoming a machinist. He knew that me dad's too feeble to work, though, and was kind enough to let me keep me place on the manor staff. Me family would be on the street if it weren't for this job, and I can't thank him enough. Sometimes it don't feel right that I repay him by spending half me time at the manufactory. But maybe now that you're around for Stephanivien, his lordship won't need to be a machinist no more.
I'm keeping silent.
I'd be able to focus serving the Count at the manor then, wouldn't I? Well, I'll think on it. Let's head off to Bloodshaw. I've kept his lordship waiting long enough.
Alright. Off to one of my favorite Eorzean vacation spots.
I assume you mean Costa del Sol.
Of course.
Now, straight to Miko's lab. The lab of the ultimate magician.
Alright, I'm gonna have to leave the party.
Alrighty.
As usual. Couldn't have been something else. Just let Soraya know, will ya?
Yeah.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
So do everything.
Yep.
Right. Let's begin, shall we?
Left, right now.
Right. Let's begin, shall we? Our objective should be to explore the most effective methods of countering our knightly opponents. If a knight cannot reach you, he cannot hurt you. Thus we shall concentrate on those machinist skills that hinder movement. I have prepared a crate of aromatic meats, said to be irresistible to giant crabs. For the purpose of this exercise, imagine the shell-covered creatures lured by its scent to be enemy knights, and form tactics to prevent their advance. Should the box be broken open, that will signal your defeat. Let's see what strategies you can devise for us, eh, Chris? Oh, I'm gonna have to use blank a few times on this one. Don't let none of them bastards reach the box! Look lively, mates! Here comes another lot! Set up your turret! Pick 'em off as quick as you can! I forgot about my turret! Ha! You've stood up half the bloody shoreline!
Oh gosh, you are not playing. So send us your playing. This is fucking catchphrase.
At ease, Machinist. At ease, Machinist. Let's call it a day. Rosenthal, wait! What is that thing? Must have caught the scent of the blood. Reload! Take it down, mates! Man, my rook's got frickin' hella range. Nice. That last fellow was rather unexpected, but you handled him nonetheless. Well done. Your performance has prompted my prospectometer and inspired me with entirely new strategies.
If I may, me lordship, seeing how well Chris is coming along, maybe you don't need me in the tourney no more.
Whatever could make you think that, my dear? I need you now more than ever. The sight of you, a commoner with scant battle experience, sending seasoned knights stumbling and sprawling, will open the eyes of the Holy See. Why, you shall be the bullet that pierces their tradition-bound hearts.
Very well, me lordship. I'll do me best in the name of House Harlanot, for both you and the Count.
That's the spirit. Now, I must return to the workshop. Well, that was fun. It's a shame we don't get a new skill out of this. In fact, when's our next skill come up? It comes up at level 50. Great. A fine showing out there, Chris. Joy's lack of enthusiasm troubles me somewhat, but I'm sure the moment her hand closes about her stock, she'll be as ferocious as ever. And that's it for that. So, we've got 5 more levels to go. When we return, we will complete the level 50 quest, Rage Against the Machinists. And among other quests, I assure you, because that can't be it.
Oh, so that was her secret woman weapon. She fucking strapped. This is just gonna fucking wild.
But anyways, so yeah, we will, hopefully, we'll see what happens soon enough. Until then, that's it for this episode of Cruisex Purgatory. A special thank you to Soraya Tala for joining us in the party, at least. And for Alex Wan and CC Valentine for joining us in the party chat.
Yeah. I'm glad my hiccups finally went away.
Yeah.
Oh.
And thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, feel free to hit the follow button. And be sure to turn on
the class trial.
And be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all my live streams. If you're watching this on youtube.com/CruiseXTTV and you like this video, feel free to hit the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode of Path of the Machinist. And click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, CruiseX, signing out.